I'm going to compare Dubai and Malaysia across every category that actually matters when you're choosing where to visit, live, or invest your time and money. And honestly, the results shocked even me. Now, before you think this is just another travel comparison video, let me tell you what's different here. I've broken down 11 specific categories with real numbers, real experiences, and zero sugarcoating. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which destination makes sense for your specific situation. And here's something interesting I discovered that completely changed how I think about these two places. But we'll get to that in a minute. Let's start with what hits your wallet first. The cost of actually getting there. Flight costs tell you a lot about accessibility. If you're flying from London, a round trip to Kuala Lumpur typically runs between $450 and $650. Dubai from London, you're looking at $350 to $550. Dubai wins on proximity to Europe and the Middle East. But here's where it gets interesting. From Asia or Australia, Malaysia becomes significantly cheaper. A flight from Singapore to Kuala Lumpur can cost as little as $50, sometimes even less during promotions. From Sydney to Kuala Lumpur, expect around $300 to $500. Compare that to Sydney to Dubai at $800 to $1,200. And you start seeing a pattern. The real question isn't which is cheaper overall. It's which is cheaper from where you're actually flying from. Now, accommodation. This is where things get really interesting. A decent 3-star hotel in Dubai Marina or downtown Dubai will cost you between $80 and $150 per night. Want something nicer? 4-star properties run $150 to $300. 5-star luxury in Dubai easily hits $300 to $800 per night, sometimes more during peak season. Malaysia completely flips this equation. A comfortable 3-star hotel in Kuala Lumpur city center costs $25 to $50 per night. 4-star properties? You're looking at $50 to $100. And here's the kicker. 5-star luxury hotels in KL, places with incredible pools, spa facilities, and stunning views, run $100 to $200 per night. You can stay at the Ritz-Carlton or Mandarin Oriental in Kuala Lumpur for less than a mid-range hotel in Dubai. But let's talk about something most comparison videos ignore: monthly rentals. Because if you're thinking about staying longer, this changes everything. In Dubai, a 1-bedroom apartment in a decent area like Jumeirah Village Circle or Dubai Marina runs $1,200 to $2,000 per month. In Malaysia, specifically Kuala Lumpur, that same standard gets you a place for $400 to $800 per month. In Penang or Johor Bahru, you can find quality 1-bedroom apartments for $300 to $600. A friend of mine moved to Kuala Lumpur last year. He's living in a 2-bedroom condo with a pool, gym, and security in Monkiera, one of the nicest expat areas, for $900 a month. His colleague in Dubai pays $2,800 for something comparable. Food costs reveal something crucial about daily life in these places. Eating out in Dubai adds up fast. A meal at an inexpensive restaurant costs around $12 to $20. Mid-range restaurant for 2 people? You're spending $60 to $100 easily. Even fast food meals run $8 to $12. Groceries aren't much better. A weekly grocery shop for one person in Dubai typically costs $60 to $100 if you're buying regular international brands. Malaysia operates in a completely different price universe. A meal at a local restaurant or hawker center costs $2 to $5. You can eat incredibly well for under $3. Mid-range restaurant for 2? Maybe $25 to $40. Fast food meals cost $4 to $6. Weekly groceries for one person run about $25 to $40. And you're eating fresh tropical fruits, vegetables, and quality proteins. Here's something specific. A plate of nasi lemak, Malaysia's national dish, costs about $1.50 to $3 at a hawker center. In Dubai, a comparable meal at a food court starts at $10. But it's not just about cheap eats. Malaysia has incredible fine dining too. You can eat at a high-end restaurant in KL for $50 to $80 per person. In Dubai, that same experience costs $100 to $200 per person. Transportation differences matter more than you think when you're actually living somewhere. Dubai has an excellent metro system, but it doesn't cover everything. A single metro journey costs 80 cents to $2.75. Taxis start at $3 with roughly 50 cents per kilometer. But here's the reality. Dubai is spread out. You'll likely need taxis or ride-sharing often. A typical Uber ride across the city runs $15 to $30. Renting a car in Dubai costs $30 to $50 per day for a basic sedan. Monthly rentals drop to around $600 to $900. Petrol is cheap at roughly 60 cents per liter, which helps. Malaysia gives you options. The KL Metro, monorail, and LRT system is extensive and cheap. A single journey costs 30 cents to $1.50. You can get a monthly unlimited pass for certain routes at around $40. Taxis and Grab rides are incredibly affordable. A 20-minute Grab ride in KL costs $3 to $6. Cross-city trips rarely exceed $12. Car rental in Malaysia runs $15 to $30 per day for a decent car. Monthly rentals go for $300 to $500. Petrol costs about 50 cents per liter. For someone relying on ride-sharing and public transport, Malaysia costs a fraction of Dubai. A friend mentioned he spent $180 on transportation in a month in Dubai. In KL, covering similar distances, the cost was $45. Activities and entertainment show you what lifestyle actually costs in each place. Dubai is built on premium experiences. A day pass to a beach club runs $50 to $150. Desert safari tours cost $50 to $100. Burj Khalifa tickets are $40 to $140 depending on the level. Ski Dubai indoor skiing is around $60 for a 2-hour session. Dubai mall activities, theme parks, and attractions add up. A day at IMG Worlds of Adventure costs about $75. Malaysia takes a completely different approach. Island hopping tours in Langkawi cost $15 to $30. Entrance to the Bata Caves is free. Penang Hill Funicular Ride is $4 round trip. The Petronas Tower Skybridge ticket is $8 to $20. A day pass to Sunway Lagoon theme park costs about $45. Snorkeling trips in the Perhentian Islands run $20 to $40. But here's what really matters. Free and low-cost experiences. Malaysia has countless beaches with no entry fees. Hiking trails in places like Penang or Cameron Highlands are free. Night markets, street performances, and cultural festivals happen constantly without admission charges. Dubai has impressive free attractions too. The Dubai Fountain Show, public beaches, and some art galleries don't charge. But the overall entertainment culture leans premium. Weather and climate affect your experience more than most people realize. Dubai has 2 seasons, extremely hot and pleasantly warm. Summer months from May to September see temperatures hitting 40 to 45 degrees Celsius regularly. It's brutal. You go from air-conditioned car to air-conditioned building to air-conditioned mall. Actually being outside during the day becomes unpleasant. Winter months from November to March are beautiful, with temperatures around 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. Malaysia sits near the equator, with tropical weather year-round. Temperatures stay consistent at 28 to 33 degrees Celsius. It's humid, definitely, but not the dry, scorching heat of Dubai summers. The real factor is rain. Malaysia has monsoon seasons that vary by coast. The West Coast, including Kuala Lumpur and Penang, sees heavier rain from April to October. The East Coast, including islands like Perhentian and Redong, gets heavy rain from November to February. Here's the practical difference. Dubai's extreme summer heat limits outdoor activities for nearly half the year. Malaysia's rain is usually in heavy bursts, often in late afternoon or evening. You can still function and enjoy outdoor activities most days. Cultural experiences and diversity reveal what daily life actually feels like. Dubai is fascinating culturally. It's a melting pot with over 200 nationalities. You'll hear dozens of languages walking through the Dubai Mall. Emirati culture is present, but expats significantly outnumber locals. You get incredible international food, global brands, and a cosmopolitan atmosphere. But there's something interesting about Dubai's cultural feel. It can feel somewhat transient because so many people are there temporarily for work. Malaysia offers something different. It's genuinely multicultural with Malay, Chinese, and Indian populations creating a rich, layered society. You experience authentic cultural festivals. Hari Raya, Chinese New Year, Deepavali, Christmas, all celebrated openly. The food scene reflects this diversity spectacularly. You're not just getting international restaurants trying to recreate authentic cuisine. You're getting actual authentic cuisine passed down through generations. Walk through Georgetown and Penang, and you'll see Chinese clan houses, Indian temples, and Malay mosques within blocks of each other. The cultural integration isn't just tolerance. It's generations of actual blending and coexistence. Dubai offers luxury cultural experiences, opera, international art exhibitions, high-end galleries. Malaysia gives you street-level cultural immersion. Night markets, local festivals, traditional arts still practiced daily. Safety and infrastructure determine how comfortable you actually feel living somewhere. Dubai ranks as one of the safest cities globally. Crime rates are extremely low. You can walk around at night without concern. The infrastructure is world-class. Smooth roads, modern buildings, efficient services. Everything works. Public spaces are clean and well-maintained. The legal system is strict, which contributes to safety, but also means you need to be aware of local laws and customs. Malaysia is also very safe by global standards. Kuala Lumpur, Penang, and other major cities have low violent crime rates. Petty crime like pickpocketing exists in tourist areas, but it's not rampant. The infrastructure is solid in major cities. Good highways, modern airports, reliable public transport in urban areas. Rural infrastructure varies more, but tourist destinations are well developed. Both countries have excellent healthcare systems. Dubai has world-class private hospitals with English-speaking doctors, but costs are high without insurance. A doctor consultation runs $80 to $150. Malaysia has excellent private healthcare that's shockingly affordable. A doctor's consultation costs $15 to $30. Medical procedures cost a fraction of Western prices, which is why Malaysia is a medical tourism hub. A friend needed dental work recently. In Dubai, a crown costs $800 to $1,500. In Malaysia, the same quality work costs $200 to $400. Visa and residency requirements actually matter if you're thinking beyond a short holiday. Dubai offers tourist visas on arrival for many nationalities, usually 30 to 90 days. Longer stays require sponsorship, usually through employment or property ownership. The work visa process is straightforward if you have a job offer. Freelancer visas and remote work visas have become available but require specific income levels and documentation. Malaysia gives most nationalities 90-day visa-free entry. For longer stays, Malaysia offers the MM2H program, Malaysia My Second Home, allowing long-term residency with specific financial requirements. You need to show liquid assets of roughly $100,000 and monthly offshore income of about $2,500. There's also a new premium visa program for higher net worth individuals. Work visas require employment sponsorship and can take time to process. For digital nomads and remote workers, both countries have introduced programs, but requirements and processing differ significantly. Business and work opportunities reveal economic realities. Dubai positions itself as a global business hub. Major international companies have regional headquarters there. Industries like finance, real estate, tourism, aviation, and tech are strong. Salaries can be high, especially in specialized fields. A mid-level professional in finance or tech might earn $60,000 to $120,000 annually. But remember, no income tax means what you earn is what you keep, which is significant. The job market is competitive. Employers typically provide benefits like housing allowances, flights home, and health insurance. The work culture leans intense and deadline-driven. Malaysia has a growing economy with strong sectors in manufacturing, electronics, palm oil, petroleum, tourism, and increasingly, tech. Kuala Lumpur has a developing startup scene. Salaries are lower than Dubai. A mid-level professional might earn $25,000 to $50,000 annually. Income tax exists, but rates are reasonable, ranging from 0% to 30% depending on income brackets. The work-life balance in Malaysia generally feels more relaxed. Cost of living advantages mean your salary stretches further. For entrepreneurs and business owners, Dubai offers free zones with 100% foreign ownership, zero corporate tax in many cases, and no personal income tax. Setup costs range from $10,000 to $50,000, depending on the free zone and license type. Malaysia allows foreign business ownership in most sectors with some restrictions. Corporate tax is around 24%, but various incentives exist. Setup costs are lower, often $3,000 to $10,000 for a standard company. Now here's something most comparisons miss entirely: the lifestyle experience beyond just numbers. Dubai delivers a specific lifestyle. It's glamorous, fast-paced, and aspirational. You're surrounded by luxury brands, impressive architecture, and engineered excellence. Everything feels new because most of it is. Social life revolves around malls, restaurants, beach clubs, and events. It's exciting but can feel somewhat artificial. The social scene is vibrant but often transient as people move in and out for work contracts. If you value luxury, cutting-edge everything, and being in a city that constantly pushes boundaries, Dubai delivers. You're paying for a curated, premium experience. Malaysia offers something more organic. Life happens at street level. You're eating at hawker centers next to locals, exploring centuries-old neighborhoods, island hopping to pristine beaches that aren't branded resorts. The pace is slower but richer in daily interactions. The expat community is smaller than Dubai, but often more committed to actually living there long-term rather than just working. Social connections feel more genuine. A friend mentioned that in Dubai, people constantly ask what you do for work. In Malaysia, conversations happen more naturally without everyone positioning themselves. If you value authenticity, cultural depth, natural beauty, and more laid-back lifestyle, where your money goes dramatically further, Malaysia delivers. Let's talk about something specific: what your monthly budget actually looks like in each place. In Dubai, living reasonably comfortably as a single person requires roughly $3,000 to $4,000 per month. That includes rent for a one-bedroom apartment in a decent area at $1,500, food at $600, transportation at $300, entertainment at $400, utilities and internet at $150, and miscellaneous expenses at $500. You're not living extravagantly. This is just comfortable. In Malaysia, that same lifestyle costs $1,200 to $1,800 per month. Rent for a comparable one-bedroom in a nice area at $600, food at $300, transportation at $100, entertainment at $150, utilities and internet at $50, miscellaneous at $150. The difference is staggering. You could live in Malaysia for a year on what you'd spend in 4 months in Dubai. But here's what really matters: value perception. In Dubai, you're constantly aware of costs. Every activity requires budgeting. In Malaysia, you can be spontaneous. Want to try that new restaurant? Go. Feel like a weekend beach trip? Book it. The financial pressure is completely different. Now let's address what each place actually excels at without bias. Dubai wins on several fronts. Infrastructure and organization are exceptional. Everything runs smoothly and efficiently. If you value that level of operational excellence, Dubai delivers consistently. The airport is world-class, one of the best globally. Shopping is unmatched. If you love high-end retail therapy, Dubai is paradise. Tax benefits are real. Keeping 100% of your income is significant. Business networking opportunities are incredible. You're connecting with global players constantly. Safety and security are top tier. You feel completely safe everywhere. Malaysia wins differently, but convincingly. Value for money is unbeatable. Your dollar stretches 3 to 4 times further. Natural beauty is stunning. Beaches, jungles, islands, and highlands offer incredible diversity. Food quality and variety at accessible prices is extraordinary. You're eating world-class cuisine daily without breaking the bank. Cultural authenticity runs deep. You're experiencing genuine, living culture, not curated experiences. Relaxed lifestyle with less pressure creates better daily well-being. Healthcare quality at affordable prices means you're not stressed about medical costs. Here's the thing that changed my perspective entirely. These aren't competing destinations. They're serving completely different purposes. Dubai is aspirational luxury. It's where you go to feel like you've made it, to experience cutting-edge urban development, to network at a global level, to enjoy a tax-free salary, and to live in organized, efficient comfort. You're paying a premium for a premium experience. Malaysia is sustainable richness. It's where you go to actually live well without financial stress, to experience authentic culture, to enjoy natural beauty constantly, to eat extraordinarily well every day, and to integrate into a real, functioning society that isn't built primarily for transient workers. The question isn't which is better overall. The question is what matters to you right now in your life. If you're in a high-earning career phase and want to maximize savings while experiencing luxury, Dubai makes sense. The tax benefits combined with high salaries mean you can save aggressively despite high costs. You're there for the opportunity, the resume building, and the lifestyle for a specific period. If you're optimizing for quality of life, long-term sustainability, or stretching your money further, whether as a retiree, digital nomad, or someone seeking better work-life balance, Malaysia wins decisively. You're living better for less while experiencing richer daily life. Here's something specific that illustrates this perfectly. Two people with the same $60,000 annual income would have completely different experiences. In Dubai, after rent, food, and basic expenses, they might save $15,000 to $20,000 annually while living relatively modestly. In Malaysia, they'd save $35,000 to $40,000 annually while living significantly better with more experiences, better food, and less financial stress. So what does this all mean practically? Both destinations offer incredible experiences, just different ones. Dubai gives you engineer perfection, luxury at scale, and tax advantages if you're earning well. Malaysia gives you authentic culture, natural beauty, extraordinary value, and a lifestyle that's sustainable long-term without requiring a massive income. The real comparison isn't Dubai versus Malaysia. It's understanding what phase of life you're in and what you actually value. Dubai rewards ambition and high earning with efficient luxury and savings potential. Malaysia rewards anyone wanting to live exceptionally well without the premium price tag, offering richness and experience rather than engineer glamour. If you're still trying to decide, ask yourself this. Do you want to feel wealthy or actually live wealthy? Dubai makes you feel it through luxury and status. Malaysia lets you live it through freedom, experiences, and daily quality without financial strain. Choose based on your answer to that question, and you'll know exactly where you should be. Let me know in the comments which one resonates with your current life situation and what you prioritize. And if this comparison helped you see these destinations more clearly, hit that subscribe button because we're breaking down more real-world comparisons that actually matter for people making these decisions.